everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and today we are going to keep on working on the journal we've started. What I want to do today, I haven't done anything since we last met in the last video, and I want to make a side flap for this page. And for this one I think I want to use an envelope. So I have an envelope here. There we go. And it will become a flap because we are going to glue it like this. So the question is, what sort of a flap do we want to have? Do we want to have a single flap, or do we want to have a multi-sided flap? Let me see. And by multi-sided I mean like this, and if I do it with this, I can also add a this. So we would have a flap that opens up in 3. I think that's what we're going to do. So the first thing that we need to do is to assemble our pieces. I am going to get a glue stick out. I need to have... How did I make my glue page disappear? Okay. Well, we'll use that as a glue page. Ah, it was hiding in that, you see? I knew I had it somewhere. So I am going to put some glue on the back side of this envelope. I'm going to put my Flipity flap inside the other envelope. I'm going to try to have it straight. There we go. So this is one. With which one am I going to glue this down like this? So all I need to do is add this flap, this flap on this side. So again, glue stick. And I'm just going to glue. There we are. There we go. Good. So, first things first, I am going to ink my envelope. You can hear my daughter in the background. She's decided to make waffles. So I think she will come to interrupt me many times. Although I've already explained to her that I do not know how to make waffles. That's not the thing we have in my culture, I would say. It's more something from the north of France. And I am from the southwest. There we go. And now the tricky part, which is the edges of the pocket of the envelope. Oui, ferme la porte alors. She's going to use the blender, so it's going to make noise. Okay. Do we have everyone? No, we don't. We don't have this side. Here we are. Technically, everything should be glued. So, I am going to look at what we can use as background. I still have invoices, obviously. And what else do we have? I have my little crate on the side with all my goodies, ephemera, postcards. Let me see. I do have a couple of pages. Don't see how I could use these. I'd love to, but I don't think it's going to work. So, think, Sophie, think. Okay, I have a look. I have had a look, and I think that for one of them, I'm going to use a postcard. Maybe like this, which means that we'll have to make a notch. Let's see. And then on the other one, what if we used washi tape? And yeah, I was looking for the washi tape right next to me. So this one only has butterflies and other insects, butterflies. Okay, what else do we have with animals? I have one with cows, but I can't see it right here. I know I had selected one with, again, butterflies. And probably another one that is not in the crate anymore. That could happen. I'm sorry. It's not easy when you have a defined theme. It's much more complicated to me than any other journals that I've ever had to make. Okay, well, I think it's going to be just maybe normal washi tape, maybe without animals, and then I'll put some animals on them, because I can't see on my desk, on my stash, because my washi tapes are just here. Oopla. You can see on the side, I have some here, and I have some there. So this is where I look for things. When looking in my other, I have more washi tape, and I found washi tape with deers. This one I have no clue where it comes from. It has bees. And I think that's about it in terms of animals. But look how big it is. No clue where it comes from. I know I bought it. No clue from where. Here we have geese. Here we have cows. I love it. I bought the set because of this one. And this is, yeah, cheap. You can see how little. And cows. Okay, 2 cows. And I think, and when I was looking, I also found some other little animal things that I want to use. So I put them back in the little crate. And I found these that I bought in the thrift shop. I just have no clue. Well, you know, what are they? I don't know. There's something written on it. SC6608. They're not dyes. I don't know. I'll have to think. Okay, back to our washi tapes. So, how will we go about this? Well, we're just going to glue washi tape. I am too warm in this room for the moment, so I'm just going to glue it like this. Okay, am I going to do an okay job if I do that? Well, it is an okay job. And here, just going to fold it in. Okay. Warm. And I'm going to do the same on the top. This. Folding it in like this. Now the question is, do I have something that I put just on here, or do I just put more washi tape and then glue something on here? Gee, I am so warm. Look at that. We could do this. I made this to be writing cards, but they could be of this as well, couldn't they? But if I do that, this is going to be too, where is it? If I put 3 of them, I just want to see how thick it's going to come. Oh, come on. Well, we can survive, can't we? And we could do this, and maybe just have this in the middle. It annoys me that I have to cut right here. Where did I put the other ones? Okay. I think I'm going crazy and I'm starting to make things disappear. I think that's a sign telling me, well, you will not use any postcards. So listen to the sign. I'm going to glue my little rabbit here. So, which one do I take? Do I take this one? We have not used you for a while now. I'm thinking, I know it shows. I think this is the way to do it. Little rabbit. Cute. So that means we need to find things for here. Little crate. Well, there were the postcards. Exactly where I put them. Little crate, come with me. Here we are. This is the size. Here, I saw you. Mine. So animals. We have lots of them. Obviously we have two big ones. We have another sort of little rabbity thing. Do we want more rabbits? Mushroom. Collectibles. Postcards. These are postcards as well. It's a shame, it's just too big. Oh, Rabbity. You're too not really big enough. Not big. I can always cut the wood. Oh boy. You're a cow. You know my love for cows. These ones are all too big, I presume. Beautiful donkey. And there again, postcards. Okay, let's see what we can do with these. No, you're too big. Okay. What do we want? Do we want another rabbit? I think we might want, but I also think maybe, is it nicer here or nicer here? I don't know. You see how I can get stuck? Don't know about you. Then I can spend the longest time just choosing what's the background I prefer. Well, seems to be that one. So now we need our washi tape. washi tape. Just want to see what it looks like. My God. I think I'm going to use this one because I can, for no other good reason than the fact that I can. And this is not where I wanted my rabbit to be. I wanted it on the other side, Sophie. Well, that's okay. We'll have the washi in place anyway. Okay. So I need another one here. I'm going to try this one with the geese. No, 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 no. You're not doing what you want. There you go. I knew it. I don't know why I even try. I knew it would go that way. Okay, so just the top. There. Wash is in place. So, our little rabbits. We need a pair of scissors. Just going to round it to make it a wee bit shorter, maybe still a little bit. Maybe here. Yes. So, thinking. They're lovely, my little rabbits. What do we want to add to them? Not much. Do we want to add anything to them? We don't have to. We can. Do I have labels somewhere near? Take technically I should have okay, I make miracles. I make things disappear on my desk. Do I have a label here? Label. A postal stamp. Here I have a 7. Here I have souvenir. No. Not convinced. More labels. Oops, I see a tiny one. A tiny one. I have a cat, and in 2 minutes she's sitting on the other desk, and you're going to hear a huge noise because I know she's going to make everything fall from that desk. So a tiny one. Where do we have another one? Somewhere tiny, tiny, please. Give me tiny. That is not so tiny. But that could work. That's a... What is it? No, it's not a washi. Yes, it's a washi. Good. That's it. So now we can glue it. So this is exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. Quick pipe. And in the middle. We have this one. What do you think? We have other animals. We have some here. No, he's beautiful. Not sure what animal it is, but it is lovely. Well, it is not a rabbit, but I'm pretty sure they have common ancestors. And I think this one is just the one we wanted. Okay. We definitely need things. I would love to have some labels. So where's the big box of labels? Can't be far behind. It's next to the cat. Bear with me. Just 1 second. Just a tiny second. That's the longest second than I thought. There we are. Okay. What do we have? Oh, June, you're tired. Sweetie. Poor thing. She's had a rough day. Well, not really. Okay. Nothing more. We should be good. Who do I want? I don't know if I want to do that. And if I say that, I think it means no in my mind, but no, I want my little animal in the middle. I think I'm going to have you here. And not you. Let me start with these, and then I'll see. I did ink you already. Yes, I did. Yeah, my mind is a bit slower than usual. I'm a bit stressed. Nothing from my personal life. I'm just, you know, the world is not going so well. And it worries me. But it impacts me a lot, must say. Okay. Come with me, you little fellow. Oui.
Et moi j'ai les gaufres qui sont en train de chauffer.
D'accord. I found these two little labels. Then I'm going to ink and glue. Or not. Oh, come on. June is looking for something, but she hasn't decided what. That one like this. And now we can glue our little collage on the label. On the label, poof, on the envelope. There we go. They're too cute. Too cute. So now we just have to worry about the back. What do we want on the back? Let's see. I also have some birds next to me. So that potentially could be a something. Do I have some other ones? Of course I do. That one would be even better, I think. Okay. Whoa. Let's see. This could be one. This could be two. And we need a number 3. Okay, let's see. Who do we have in the big box? Too small. Too small, too big. Too big. Too big. Now that one is cute. Okay. I think as background, I am going to use, as soon as I can breathe again, I'm going to use some pattern paper. I took different sorts of pattern paper. Modes et travaux. And there's a doll. Okay. I am going to cut just a part. Do I need to cut it or can I rip it? Okay. So we have one. Then we have a second one. That's really, really lovely. I'm going to try to tear it up. So I did cut some pattern paper and I just need to glue it on my envelope. First I need to make it to size. So I'm gonna cut it here and I'm gonna cut it here. And that should be easy because technically on my desk I should have a trimmer. But somehow it's not on my desk. Whereas this is on the floor. Come on. So now I wonder, is this going to work? Given given the non-thickness of the paper. It works. Yay. And I think I forgot to mark something, didn't I? Oh, this is far too long, so much better. I think this is too big, but let's see. Just a tad, just a tad. Come on, Sophie, you can do it. Just a little more and we'll be done. Okay. Qu'est-ce que tu manges? Bear with me 1 second. Okay, I have 3 pieces of pattern. And apparently I have no more glue page. Come on. What is happening to me today? This is so not okay. So not okay. Okay, I don't get it. I don't get it. Thank God I have a lot of glue pages. They just seem to fly away from my desk. Okay. So, glue. And of course it was left opened. It is not a smooth day, let's put it that way. It's not a bad day, not at all. Oh, stop mushy mushy. Sammy, please. Okay. This is one. I think this one. It is smaller, but it'll be fine. This is going to be the middle one. And then this one, was it this one? Yes, it was. And actually this, just saw this pattern paper is from 1913 and it was in a US magazine apparently. Or it came from the US, the pattern. Yes, of course, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Just to show you that you can rip your paper, but then when you glue it, you can try to put it back where it belonged. Sort of like this. Well, it is what it is. There you go. So, to take my birds and ink them. These, I think I've shown you these. They're, it's an atlas. It's got there are three of them, 3 volumes, and it's called Annals of Ornithology, which is the study of birds in French. And they were a gift from a medical laboratory, well, industry, I don't know, to doctors. And you can find them quite easily at the moment on eBay. But the prices sometimes are just crazy. You know, if I find them for €8, I get them. Sometimes I find 2 for €10, but I've seen them also at €25, €30, which I wouldn't pay for them. So I keep my eye opened, because sometimes and there's one on flowers as well. Orchids, I think you might call them. It is beautiful. And I don't want to add anything, it will be too much. Really beautiful, this one. Okay. Then I'm left with a penguin. Or with the 2 birdies. I think the penguin looked good here. So yay for the penguin. It's my brother's favorite animal, the penguin. Yeah, this is sort of, not vellum, but looks like, so it wrinkled, which I don't really mind. Let me see. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. There we go. Here. They look beautiful. I don't think I want to put anything on them. I think I like to have them just as they are. Look at them. So cute. Let's get our journal page. Again, something that I'm not sure where I placed. It should be near me, technically. But between technically and really, there seemed to be a difference. Okay, so here's our page. Here's our flap. And so this is where we're going to glue our flippy flappity envelope thingy. There you go. Okay, so today we did a flippity thingy with lovely, lovely rabbits. I really like, you know, those images. I really, really like them. So we have 3 pockets, 1, 2, 3. And then you have, on the back, you have a penguin. Here you have a lovely exotic bird. And here we have a couple of other birds. I really, really like it. It's simple, but very, very nice. Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow. I think we need to put something here. I think I know what I want to do, but I need to think about it. And tomorrow we'll finish this page for sure, and maybe another one. Who knows? Depending on how long it takes me. In the meantime, I wish you a very lovely day, evening, depending on when you are. And please take care of yourself. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.